Moving on now, Tuesday morning at about 12:30 a.m., suspected bandits invaded the staff quarters of the University of Abuja and abducted some professors and children. Speaking to KAFTAN TV News on the developments, residents of the quarters decrying the level of insecurity across Nigeria, as they say the system needs a total overhaul for a better Nigeria.
This is the place of residence for lecturers in the University of Abuja, where some live with their family members. But recently, the security and peace of the environment has been tampered with.
By breaking into peace and serene of the Uniabuja staff quarters, whereby just by the mere luck that I survived not being taken away, but my son and my adopted child, baby girl, my son 9, the baby girl is just 15, 16.
6 people on Tuesday have been adopted at the University of Abuja. Residents said those who invaded the community are said to be suspected bandits, at least 40 men. Describing the scenario as a high-class level of consequential effects of insecurity in Nigeria, Professor Basi Ubom, Director of Development, University of Abuja, who witnessed the incident, describes the situation as no voice of the voiceless.
It is the situation we find ourselves, that as an elder statesman, a professor for that matter, I will be exposed to this kind of hazard. Man inhumanity to man, intimidation. So nobody's any voice again for the voiceless. The emancipation of the downtrodden cannot even occur in this country again, because when there's insecurity, it therefore means wherever you are, you're not even safe. And that is what I call bastardization. The sound of the guns, assorted guns. That's high-class level of, I call it irresponsibility of the highest order to governance, where you just pretend not to know that things are happening.
Also, expressing hope that those kidnapped will be returned safely, residents described the scenario as massive and unexpected.
Big, or what's the word, not as heavy as this. Light, pickpocketers coming in through the window, or there was one time there was a robbery actually, but it wasn't as massive as this, to be honest. I mean, these guys were fully armed. The robbery that happened was similar to this was maybe they were all with machetes and woods, but this one they were fully armed, fully prepared. I mean, they had almost 2 hours thereabouts to operate, and without any form of resistance. This is, I would say, is the first time.
Stressing the need for a wake-up call in Nigeria, Professor Basi reveals that the federal government has not paid his salary for 6 months.
Nigeria should do something. We have failed. We all have failed. Everybody has failed. The needful must be done. I have been into activism. I am an ASU man. There are lots of things going on. You see somebody is there moving. You are coming to my house to come and do what? When I've not been paid salary?
You've not been paid salary for how long?
6 months they are owing me. Say I no sign IPPIS, but they go and be talking about aid allowance on television. Who knows whether it's because of all this ranting that they are talking about that has made this people to think there's money. Who knows? That they want to pay the lecturers aid allowance and all that. That could catalyze a reaction that must have metamorphosed to this kind of situation. It was a rampaging situation. It was.
In a follow-up investigation, a source told KAFTAN TV crew that the victims have not been released, though the families have been contacted. From Abuja, Mavis Ako, KAFTAN TV News.